Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Doris and I have my very good friend.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Yeah, so we just want to have a very quick chat about social media fast. So I've recently done a 7 days fast and I just know she's been doing it as well. And we just want to have a quick chat, like what are the benefits, like what is social media fast. So let me know guys whether you've done a social media fast and what was your experience. So Bron, have you ever done a social media fast?
I have. I've done like 3 days or 7 days or 12 days. I normally delete everything.
Yeah.
But the problem is when I get back, I just go too deep again.
So what's a social media fast?
Oh, what is it?
Yeah.
So for me, a social media fast is deleting all my social media apps and not going onto social media at all, because I can just scroll for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah.
So what is it to you?
So I do the same, like I'll delete Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and I'm just left with YouTube. And like I'm not, even WhatsApp status, I'm not going to be checking WhatsApp status, I'm not going to be posting on WhatsApp status. And people can do, why do people do social media fast? Is it for Christian reasons? Why do you do it?
Yeah, for me it just feels like brain rot.
Yeah.
Like it's time that I could rather be in my Bible. It's time that I could rather be working, be productive, doing things, rather than spending 8 hours in a day looking at my screen.
And comparing yourself with your life with other people. So I recently did a social media fast 7 days. It was 1 week. It was, I actually think I'm a social media fan. Like I love social media. I usually think the day I was born, that's when the internet was discovered. You also love, you're always on TikTok. So basically I did a 7 days fast. And the only thing I was checking was YouTube. I couldn't get out of YouTube. Wow. But I was not scrolling, so I only used YouTube for reading and all that. But once in a while I'll check a small video here and there. I'll just be very honest. But I just had, like, what did you experience when you did the social media fast? Like, what were the benefits?
So for me it was definitely just more productive use of my time, more focus on things that actually matter. Being able to read the Bible more, memorize scripture, like not have my brain consumed with current affairs and everything happening, or fashion or whatever kind of beauty and which side of TikTok I'm on. How about you?
So me, what it did for me, first you just feel like so much fresh, like you're not comparing your life with someone else. I'm not busy on TikTok like just scrolling for hours, it just wastes you too much of your time. And then that time you could be reading the Bible, you could if you're a Christian, that is, you could be doing something, like you could, like I'm on YouTube, I could be making other videos and creating and editing them and posting them. Like one, social media, it will waste too much of your time. Then number two, it's going to, like, you're going to be comparing your life with everyone else out there. And then number three, it just makes your mind so tired. Like I realized every time I just go to TikTok and I scroll for a long time, I just have this headache and like my mind is so clogged, you cannot even be able to focus. You're not focused on anything else and you get very emotionally fatigued.
Yeah, I agree completely. It affects the sleep quality, everything. You're right.
Yeah. So, and then you're not even able to focus on like work and all that. You're not able to do things and all that. So guys, let me know if you've tried the social media fast. Like it's one of those things that you guys should try. Even if you're not a Christian, like you're just doing it for, for fun. Like the benefits, like they're just too much. What else did you like?
Also, it affects my diet, because if I'm seeing food and these constant recipes, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make cookies, I'm gonna make scones. Whereas otherwise, if I'm not on social media, I can actually follow my eating plan. I can go to gym, I can wake up on time. Just like, how do I learn that balance of, I don't have to extreme like fast of zero, but actually have some access
like
to it, like moderation.
Yeah, you can do it on moderation. And actually what I realized immediately I did it, like it breaks the if you want to break a habit, like if you have a habit of doing things and then you do the social media fast, it breaks it. Personally, it breaks for me. So when I finished my fast, like I used to scroll too much on TikTok and now I don't. I just go on TikTok, post what I want to post and I'm out.
Amazing.
Yeah, so it broke all those like bad habits. If I'm like waking up early, because what happens is when you're on social media, you end up sleeping at 12 a.m. and then you're not able to wake up early. But when you break that habit, then my routine for waking up early just comes in.
So do you have like what do you think we should do? How do we do moderation?
Yeah.
Should we assign like 30 minutes a day where it's like, okay, this time I can check my social media?
Yeah.
What do you think healthy looks like?
Yeah. Like everything is balanced, because again, you don't want to be a zombie. I love social media. I'm not going to lie. I love social media. I love social media too much. But I think there's a balance. You need to have a balance. Like if it's consuming 2 hours of your time in a day, then that is out of balance. But if you're using it for like maybe 30 minutes a day or 1 hour a day, then it's okay. It depends on how much time you're spending on social media, and also it depends on like where do you want to be tomorrow. Like what are your goals and all that. Like if your goals and whatever you're doing is important to you, then you give it priority.
True.
Yeah, because even now I'm still checking all those fashion videos and all
Yes.
that. I'm guilty. So guys, have you ever tried social media fast, and like what was your experience? Did it help you? Just comment below, let me know. What else?
Have any of you actually figured out balance? If you have, please share your tips with us and any useful tips that you might have.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I'm not in a good stage of my life right now with social media. Like I just saw my screen time. I'm sitting on like 8 hours, 11 minutes. Average screen time per day. It's ridiculous.
What? Which platform do you mostly waste your time on?
Okay, so WhatsApp, which is work and friends, which is fine, and TikTok. Like TikTok's my killer.
Like how many hours do you spend on TikTok?
Probably easily 4 or 5.
So I have this habit, like in the morning, I love like posting things on Instagram and Facebook. So in the morning, I'll just post something on Instagram and Facebook, and immediately I'll delete my application.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I don't think you can do this if you're using data, but if
Yeah.
you're using Wi-Fi, then it's easy. I usually delete it, and then I'll install it again in the evening when I'm like after work. Because if I'm at work and I'm starting to think like I need to install it, like that's a lot of work.
You're right.
So it helps me to work during the day without posting things and
like
checking other people's stuff. And then in the evening, I'll just install it, check maybe maximum 10 minutes, and I'm out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but where I spend most of my time is YouTube. I just love YouTube. I can spend hours on YouTube. But where I love YouTube is because that's where I get my education. I usually say I went to YouTube University. So everything I know, most of like 50% of what I know, I learned it on YouTube.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You're really good at YouTube. I know.
I love it
as well. Like,
yeah, I love
amazing.
I love YouTube because I've earned money from YouTube.
That's
I actually did a video last week about like how to make money as a small YouTuber and good money on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah, so I have 2 channels. I have this one 5,700 subscribers, and I have a small one of 151 subscribers.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so just like, you know, when you do social media fast, especially when you're a Christian, like when you read the Bible, you just like hear God. Like you even get ideas, you get revelation. Like, you know, you get those ideas that normally, because your mind is so crowded, you have so many things on your mind, you're not able to listen and hear God. But when you're not on social media, like you're able to get things, pick things and ideas very fast.
True.
And then you're able to connect with friends.
Yeah, exactly.
You're able to connect with friends. Like you have time for friends, you have time for family, like, you know, easily you're able to actually what happened that time I had taken social media fast, like I would call people and then I would meet them up for coffee. Like, you know, we live like human beings, like the way it's supposed.
I love that.
Yeah, like you connect with friends. Like actually it just takes away depression, because now you can call someone, sit with them, chat with them, how are you doing, you know, you go deeper.
Exactly. I really like your tip of deleting it in the morning.
Yeah.
Because for me, I do the passcode and I just go 1, 2, 3, 4 and I override the passcode with the screen time that's set. That does not work for me.
Yeah.
So I think your idea of just deleting it in the morning, uploading, delete. I'm gonna try that. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So I usually, like in the morning, like today in the morning, I deleted Facebook, Instagram, and then in the evening when I come back, I just reinstall them, update whatever I need to update. Even TikTok, like I keep doing that, and then even on weekends, like whenever I'm fasting, like now proper fasting, I usually delete them. Like there's no way I'm going to go and check or go and post something there.
Yeah.
And like it's, guys, if you're serious about your life, like 2025, we need to do things like in a different way. Like we cannot just keep comparing our lives with all these people who are on social media, and and we're not doing anything about like whatever we are planning to achieve this year.
You're 100% right. And guys, it's February. I just realized as you were saying that.
Yeah.
Like 1 month is gone. We started today.
Yeah.
My New Year starts today.
Yeah. So let me tell you what, there's just this weird idea. It's weird. I'm not being very religious, but it's just this weird idea that I got. So like in the evening when I come back from work, I have all this time, like I sit and start scrolling and all that. So I've started a habit of when I come in the evening, I just like, read the Bible, and then I have like my 7 goals. Every day I'm praying for one goal.
Amazing.
So every day I spend maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I pray for one goal every day.
Wow.
So like, I'm prioritizing like, my future and all that. So I don't know what guys, you can try this.
I love that.
Yeah.
I saw something as well on social media where they were like, don't just have daily goals, because you've got like a yearly goal and then we break it down to my daily tasks. Also have like weekly and monthly milestones. So be like, I want to finish this book in a month, because that just feels easier than saying like I have to read 10 pages every day. That's so much pressure. But I'm like, I want to read this book this month. So I want to try that. I just saw it. I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah.
And then at church on Sunday we had an incredible sermon, and the pastor was saying, think of impossible goals. Like these are impossible prayers, things that are only possible with the power of God, things that we can't do in our human capacity. And it didn't just go into like, okay, I want a new car, I want to get married, I want to have a baby. It's like, what are the crazy, amazing goals that we're looking at, such as sins? It could be habits that we want to overcome. There could be things like laziness, procrastination. I'm talking to myself right now. So all these things, it was like, do you know what, I need help here, and these are impossible goals that we're going to break. And I was like, yeah, this year I can ask for a husband, for a baby, for the car, for the house. And these are like the 25, I don't know why, 25 listed, 25 crazy goals with crazy prayers, because God can make that happen. So I'm so excited for 2025, and I think it definitely starts with the social media.
Yeah, social media,
balance,
like
moderation.
Balance, like moderation. Yeah, so guys, social media first, like we need to limit it to be able to achieve our goals 2025.
I'm so inspired right now.
So it's one of those things that just waste our time. And like at some point you go on social media. Before I started the YouTube channel, there's this lady, she used to post all these videos and like on YouTube and all that, and I used to admire her. And like when you start doing your goals, you realize all these people you're comparing your life with, it's not that they're superhuman beings, it's just that they took a step of faith. If you don't start today, even next year, you'll just be seeing these people. They're not superhuman people. It's just that they just started one step, they took a step of faith and they started, and now they've perfected it. It's not that they're any better than anyone else.
I love that.
Yeah.
Take a step of faith.
Yeah, you just take a step of faith. So guys, just try this year to social media fast. It's usually super powerful. You just delete all your apps, and then during that time you just pray, you meet your friends, you have time with your family, you just meditate, you just meditate as well. So I've struggled with fear, which is a topic that I'll come back to. And I just realized this time that I had the fast, I just get like, like top Bible verses, and then like in the morning I'll just meditate on them, lunchtime, evening and all that. And it just helps you to, change the way you're thinking.
Amazing.
Yeah. What were you doing when you were doing this? Like, what did you do during that time?
My friend actually showed me something amazing. The emotion wheel. I can show you a picture, you can put it up here. The emotion wheel has emotions there where it's like, I don't actually feel these emotions. So I was like, I only feel happy or sad. Then it was like anger, and it's like, I don't feel angry. Then it's like, have you ever felt like resentment towards someone? Have you ever felt the need to run away? That's a source of anger. And I'm like, no ways. Then I learned, okay, now where in my body is that? And then I learned to identify it. And because I could actually pinpoint that emotion and where it is, I could find out which thoughts triggers that feeling. Because before I just had no control. I was just feeling these feelings, didn't know what to do with it. Then when I could actually attach it, I was like if it's like, okay, I'm fearful, then I can replace that with, God is my comforter, He's my provider, I don't need to feel fearful. And then that feeling of fear was just gone. The feelings of anger that I didn't even know that I had were just gone. And then I'd combined that with the breathe prayer, where I was kind of like, again, you don't have to be Christian, it's just kind of breathing and thinking through what is the truth. Like, what am I grateful for, and what does the truth say? It changed my life.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's very interesting. Also, I guess this is just a random video, so just bear with us. It's not very organized. So another thing that I realized when I was doing that, like you can do your declarations. Like that time that you waste on social media, you just write your declarations, like whatever goals you have for the year, whatever like beliefs you want to instill in you. You just write. That's the time that you can just be writing them and declaring them. So you can spare that time for planning your year, plan your month, and then do your declarations. Just plan your life.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then something you said as well, you can just like phone a friend, phone someone.
Yeah, like
one of my impossible prayers that I actually wrote down was to restore some relationships.
Oh wow.
So when you said that, I was
Yeah.
like, okay, so
Yeah.
that time that I'll be on TikTok,
Yeah.
I should rather be picking up the phone and phoning those people
Yeah.
who I need to restore a relationship with.
And to be honest, like there's nothing new on social media. Like TikTok, this one will post this person is just going to redo the same thing. Like
Yeah.
it's usually sometimes so emotionally, it's fun when you want to do it, like when you just want a break. But to be honest, like it's the same thing. Like you're not seeing anything new.
No, you're right.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything new. And then you just follow all these big influencers and all that, what they ate yesterday and all that, and like I'm guilty. Anytime I buy good food, I'll just post up there. But sometimes you just need that time for yourself.
No, you're 100% right.
Yeah.
For me, it's like, okay, what has Donald Trump done? Like, what's going on? What did Kanye do? I do not need to know that. I do not need that in my brain.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
And he does the same thing every day, so it's the same.
and it's tiring. Like it's very tiring.
It is
Like,
tiring.
like once you know what Donald Trump did, like why is it good? You just get so pissed off.
Yeah,
Or happy.
Laugh
It
about
depends. It depends
Yeah.
on which side you are. Yeah, it depends on which side you are. So guys, we're just chatting about social media. First, I did it for 7 days, and it was actually I'm a very social media person. Like but I'm telling you, the best time of my life is when I'm not on social media. To be honest, 100%. So are we done with this one?
Are we done?
Are we done? So guys, thank you so much. Comment, like, share. Let me know what you think about social media. First, if we get another point, we're gonna shoot it.
God bless you. Thank you.
Cheers. I keep saying all things are possible if you believe. Mark 9:23.
Amen.